Hey Marisol, how are you? You know, the last videos that I did is at who you are, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to take them down, and well, they're already gone. I've already taken them down. I'm going to redo them, especially now that I realized that I've been taping the YouTubes and everything with the camera off focus. I thought it was a YouTube problem, but it's not. It was the camera here. And so I'm going to redo them and all that, especially since about 5 or 6 of them YouTube did not. And since Katya, Isaac, and Christian are going to be getting these, then I'm going to be able to see me focused and see my eyes. And most of all, I want them to hear my heart. And so I am going to be redoing all of the videos and all that. And so what it does is it gives you more time, Marisol, to do one of two things. Make this thing right or start lying like hell. Start lying like hell. Call your parents up, call your brothers up and say, hey, Jaime Alvaro Borbano is going to be doing the videos of the truth about what happened while we dated, what happened while we got married in the early part, very early part, what happened during the marriage, what happened to destroy the marriage, and the part that was played by mom and dad and everybody. So we all need to concentrate on poisoning Katya, Isaac, and Christian so they don't believe him. So you can do one or the other, okay? But sooner or later, Marisol, as Ian found out as he was a teenager and all that, all the lies that he would tell here and there, and they always came out in the open. Always got caught. To my knowledge, he got caught every single time. And so, Marisol, the word says that every hidden thing is going to be uncovered. And the word also, the scriptures say that the hearts of the children will turn towards the Father. Okay? So, unless you think, well, you probably may think, your father does, that you are G-O-D, mighty soul, come clean. That's all I can say. Well, it's interesting. I had mentioned to you that I had done the videos, tried to do the videos to direct, not to you, but to Katya, Isaac, and Chris, and I couldn't do it. I was totally wrecked for 2.5 days. It just tears me apart that I even have to do such a thing. But doing them to you, I thought it would be a lot easier. But, I'll be frank with you. It affected me in a different way. It affected me in a sadness that this woman that I married, that I chose to be my wife till the last day, because that's where I come from. My belief, 100%, no matter what problems, no matter you name it, and turned out to be the biggest freaking nightmare a man could have in his life. Can't put it that any simpler than that. But anyway, but the point is that it did affect me, but not the way that it did with the kids. With the kids that night, I cried. It's just so hard that I have to even go there with them with all this. But anyway, with you, it was just a different way. It's just a sadness, and in many ways, for example, things are happening here for me. Things are happening here. Well, for example, today, I'm going to share this with you. My mother, you remember her, Gloria? That's the Katya, Isaac, and Christian's grandmother on my side. Do you remember who she is? The one that the kids never even bother to call. The ones that one of these days they're going to die, and my kids will live with that they never called their grandmother or their Grandpa Bob. I tell you, when it comes down to it, my soul, you amaze me in all different aspects of who you are. Absolutely incredible. But anyway, it did affect me in a sadness. But I'll tell you another place where it affects me in sadness is the things are happening here. And in many years, I said to you, let's go to Colombia. Let's trust. Well, at that time, I say Jesus Christ. There's no, Yeshua. Because I know he wants me to come here. I just trust. Wouldn't do it. And let me tell you something. Stuff is happening here. I'll tell you what happened today. My mom would always say to me, go to Colombia, get into real estate. With your American English and everything, and your charismatic and everything, your salesmanship, you will absolutely go bananas with it. But I didn't want to go real estate because I didn't want to do it in the States. But you know what? Real estate found me here, and it's one of the things I've done, and I'm doing. I'm involved, for example, just closed the deal today, God word. The doctors, these group of doctors that are going to open up a clinic with this therapy that I got from the Orient in Villa Vicencia. You had to look it up. Villa, V-I-L-L-A Villavicencio. Villavicencio. In Colombia. It's a resort town, but it's inside. It's not on the beach. People from Bogota go there because it's only about an hour and a half drive on the weekends to get away from all the speed and all that of Bogota. But anyway, these group of doctors, they have 112,000 hectareas. That's approximately a hectare is 2.5 acres. So we're talking at about almost 300,000 acres. 300,000 acres. I closed the deal. I got the buyer. I got the seller. Closed the deal. The commission on that is about $150,000. That's the anchor, the rocket ship. From there I take off. I'm involved with people. We're opening up a cafe, a French bistro, my style, the way I wanted to do it in Richmond. But this time I rule, and by that I mean is he rules, because it's going to be done to my design, everything. It's incredible. People here are hearing about me. This is a city of 10 million, and I'm getting phone calls daily. Hey, are you the Colombian gringo? Yeah. Hey, listen, a friend of mine told me about you, and you're doing this, and you're doing this, and hey, listen, I got this, and I got that, and it's incredible. Incredible. I had 2 phone calls today with people selling land, haciendas, farms, and they want me to sell it for them. Unbelievable. I mean, it's just everywhere I turn, it's just the opportunities. And that's because I'm going to build for Yeshua, the orphanage. It's going to be a Hyatt House type establishment. 2,000 kids will be able to sleep there, at least 500 rooms. Dormitory, each room top notch. 4 kids to a room. Everything in there. I mean, they're going to be blessed. I'm going to be blessed. And we're going to be a blessing to the world. The dream that I've had since 1970 is coming out. I've got doctors, engineers, lawyers I meet. They always ask me, what are your plans here for Colombia? That's the first thing I mention. They all go, wow, we want to be a part of that. We want to be a part of that. When you get the architectural drawings, let us know. We'll put money into it. We want to do something for the gamines, the kids that sleep in the sewers. You know, and that's the part that makes me sad. Because the financial blessings that are finally coming, and they were here, not in the United States, they were here. And I know that you suffered in the financial arena in the States. We both did, so did our kids. But it was always here. And you wouldn't move. And sometimes I wonder, did Yeshua need to get you out of the way in order for his will to be done? Did he cause the divorce? No. But he let it happen. I wonder, did he let it happen? Did he let you do what you did in order to get you out of the way because you wouldn't move to the will of Yeshua? You wouldn't move to the vision. I wonder, because the financial blessings are in. Tomorrow I've got a meeting with a carbon mine, operating, profit, everything. They need $350 million. $350 million. Guess what? I found the people that are willing to invest in the mine. We're meeting tomorrow, geologists, engineers, lawyers, people from the foundation, everybody meeting. That's the one, because we got the gold mine. That's another one. On the carbon mine, I'm going to give it away because I don't even own, like you know, I don't even want to own the shirt on my back. But 10% of the mine, 10% of the mine comes this way, and I'm going to give it to the foundation. 10% of a carbon mine that's worth approximately at least $750 million. 10% here between me and the team that's putting up the money. I get 5%, which I'm giving away. Plus I get 3% of the $350 million for getting the 350. That's over $9 million. Unbelievable. With that $9 million, we rocket the orphanage. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I don't even go out hardly. I'm on the internet. And the phone rings. My cell phone rings. Rings. But you know what? One thing's for sure. You can pass this to Katya. I'm going to calculate the child support, which is really alimony. When you do a study on it, you really find out. But anyway, regardless, I'm going to calculate how much child support Katya. Well, I tell you what. Let me wait, because it's going to have to be in number in the next video, because we're right here at the end. Hey, okay, hold on.